Have you ever wondered why confidence seems to be the secret ingredient in workplace success? It's a question that has puzzled many, but the answer may be simpler than you think. Confidence, in its essence, is a belief in one's abilities. It's the driving force that propels us to take risks, make decisions, and lead with conviction. In a professional setting, confidence is more than just a personal attribute. It's a catalyst for success. Consider the role of confidence in decision-making. When faced with a challenging situation, those with confidence tend to make decisions swiftly and effectively. They trust their judgment, rely on their expertise, and don't second-guess their choices. This decisiveness, rooted in confidence, often leads to better outcomes and paves the way for career advancement. Then, there's the aspect of leadership. Leaders exude confidence. It's what inspires trust and respect from team members. A confident leader has the ability to chart a course and inspire others to follow. They are able to instill confidence in their team, fostering a culture of belief and determination that permeates the entire organization. Yet, confidence is often misunderstood. It's a common misconception to equate confidence with arrogance. However, these two traits are vastly different. Arrogance is an inflated sense of one's abilities, often coupled with a disregard for others. Confidence, on the other hand, is a balanced and realistic understanding of one's skills and capabilities. It's about knowing your worth, not devaluing others. In the professional world, confidence is not about being the loudest in the room or the one with the most to say. It's about being secure in your knowledge, comfortable in your skills, and open to learning and growth. Confidence is not about proving others wrong, but about proving to yourself that you can do what you set out to achieve. So the next time you find yourself doubting your abilities, remember that confidence is not a trait reserved for a select few. It's a mindset, a continual process of self-assurance and belief in your abilities. In essence, confidence is not about superiority, but about self-assurance in one's abilities. Consider the story of Jane, a woman who rose from self-doubt to success. Jane was a brilliant woman, armed with a wealth of knowledge and qualifications. Yet she felt like an imposter in her own field. She doubted her abilities and was convinced that she was not as competent as her colleagues perceived her to be. This self-doubt, this imposter syndrome, held her back from taking risks and pursuing opportunities that came her way. But Jane was not one to be defeated easily. She realized that the only person standing in her way was herself. She decided to take control of her narrative, to rewrite her story. She began by acknowledging her feelings of self-doubt, recognizing that they were not a reflection of her actual abilities, but rather a manifestation of her fear of failure. Jane started to challenge her negative thoughts. Each time self-doubt crept in, she would counter it with evidence of her past achievements and capabilities. She reminded herself of her qualifications, her accomplishments, and the positive feedback she had received from her colleagues and superiors. She also began to leverage her strengths. She identified areas where she excelled and focused on them, using them as a foundation to build her confidence. She realized that while she may not be perfect in every aspect, she was indeed competent and capable in her own unique ways. Jane also sought support from her peers and mentors. She opened up about her feelings of insecurity and imposter syndrome, and to her surprise, she found out that she was not alone in her struggles. Many of her colleagues had felt the same way at some point in their careers. This realization that she was not alone helped Jane feel less isolated and more connected to her peers. In addition, Jane started to practice self-compassion. She learned to treat herself with the same kindness and understanding that she would extend to a friend in a similar situation. She stopped berating herself for every mistake, instead treating them as opportunities for learning and growth. Jane began to see a shift in her mindset. She was no longer crippled by fear and self-doubt. Instead, she felt empowered and confident. She started to take on challenges that she would have previously shied away from. She spoke up in meetings, shared her ideas, and took on leadership roles. Jane's transformation was not just evident to her, but also to those around her. She had successfully turned her self-doubt into self-belief, her fear into courage. Jane's story is a testament to the power of self-belief and the transformation it can bring about in one's professional life. Jane's tale of triumph serves as a reminder that confidence is not something that is bestowed upon us, but rather, it is something that we cultivate within ourselves. It is a journey, not a destination. And like Jane, we all have the power to embark on this journey, to overcome our self-doubt, and to rise to our full potential. Imposter syndrome, a psychological pattern that often cripples professionals, was a major obstacle for Jane. Now let's unpack this a bit. The term imposter syndrome was coined by psychologists Pauline Clance and Suzanne Imes in the late 70s. It is the internal experience of believing that you are not as competent as others perceive you to be. Picture this: you're a talented artist, but every time you pick up a brush, a little voice whispers in your ear, "You're not a real artist. Any moment now, they'll discover you're a fraud." That, my friends, is imposter syndrome. Now, Jane was a high-performing executive in a Fortune 500 company. She was known for her knack of turning around struggling projects. But behind the scenes, she was constantly battling the fear of being exposed as an imposter. This despite her proven track record and the respect she commanded among her peers. Imposter syndrome can be particularly debilitating in high-stress environments like the corporate world. The pressure to perform, the constant scrutiny, and the fear of failure can amplify these feelings of self-doubt. It's like being on a roller coaster ride, where you're petrified but have to pretend you're having the time of your life. But here's the kicker: imposter syndrome isn't exclusive to the Janes of the world. Studies suggest that around 70% of people experience these imposter feelings at some point in their lives. So if you've ever felt like a fraud, know that you're in good company. Imposter syndrome can be a real confidence killer, leading to anxiety, stress, and low self-esteem. It can make you downplay your achievements and overwork yourself in an attempt to prove your worth. But remember, everyone, even the most successful individuals, have moments of self-doubt. It's human. The trick is not to let these doubts define you. Understanding and acknowledging imposter syndrome is the first step towards conquering it, and that's the key. No one is born feeling like an imposter. It's a learned response to certain situations, and what can be learned can be unlearned. So let's buckle up and get ready to kick some imposter syndrome butt in the next scene. Building confidence is not an overnight process. It requires consistent effort and the right strategies. So, let's dive into some effective strategies that can help you bolster your confidence. Firstly, let's talk about setting achievable goals. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The same applies to building confidence. Start by setting small, realistic goals that are attainable. Completing these goals will give you a sense of accomplishment and gradually boost your confidence. For example, if you're hesitant to speak up in meetings, set a goal to voice one idea in the next meeting. Once you've achieved that, raise the bar a bit higher for the next one. Secondly, embrace failure as a learning opportunity. No one likes to fail, but it's an inevitable part of life. What's important is how you react to failure. Instead of letting it crush your confidence, view it as a stepping stone towards success. Each failure provides valuable lessons that can help you grow both personally and professionally. Remember, the master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. Next, practice self-affirmation. This might seem like a small thing, but it can have a significant impact on your confidence level. Self-affirmation is the act of motivating yourself by positive statements. It's like being your own cheerleader. Start your day by telling yourself something positive like, "I am capable," or "I can handle whatever comes my way today." These positive affirmations can help you maintain a positive mindset and boost your confidence. Another strategy worth mentioning is stepping out of your comfort zone. It's easy to stick to what you know, but real growth happens when you push your boundaries. This doesn't mean you have to take on a massive project right away. Start small. Take on a task that's a little outside your usual scope of work, or learn a new skill. The more you challenge yourself, the stronger your confidence will become. Lastly, don't forget the power of preparation. Whether it's a presentation, a meeting, or a new project, being well prepared can significantly increase your confidence. When you know your material inside out, you'll feel more comfortable and confident in your abilities. Remember, confidence is not about being perfect or knowing everything. It's about trusting in your abilities and being comfortable with who you are. So don't be too hard on yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments, learn from your failures, and keep pushing forward. With the right approach, everyone has the potential to boost their confidence and improve their professional performance. Workplace challenges are inevitable, but they become less daunting when faced with confidence. Picture this. It's a typical Tuesday morning. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air, yet the looming deadline for your project hangs over your head like a storm cloud. The challenge seems insurmountable, but remember, the key to conquering this mountain lies within you. It's your confidence. Confidence is not just about believing in yourself, it's about owning your skills, your knowledge, and your ability to use them when the going gets tough. It's like the secret sauce that adds flavor to your professional life, helping you tackle challenges head-on with a fearless attitude. When you find yourself in the middle of a challenging situation, take a moment to focus on your strengths. You're not just an employee with a job title. You're a problem solver, a team player, a creative thinker, or perhaps a masterful negotiator. These are your superpowers. Use them to your advantage. By focusing on your strengths, you're not ignoring the challenge. Instead, you're looking at it from a position of power, ready to take it head-on. Another way to maintain your confidence during tough times is to seek support from mentors. These are the people who have walked the path before you, faced similar challenges, and emerged victorious. They can provide you with insights, advice, and a fresh perspective. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to your strength and your willingness to learn and grow. Finally, don't forget to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Each challenge conquered is a testament to your resilience and a step towards building a stronger, more confident you. So pat yourself on the back, take a deep breath, and get ready for the next challenge. In the grand scheme of things, challenges are not just obstacles. They are opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Confidence is not a magic wand that makes problems disappear. It's the fuel that drives you forward, the shield that protects you, and the compass that guides you. Confidence is the compass that can help you navigate through the rough seas of workplace challenges. So, what have we learned about confidence in the workplace? Well, we've certainly covered a lot of ground, haven't we? We started by unraveling the enigma of confidence, a quality that is often elusive but crucial in the professional world. It's that spark within you that makes you stand tall, speak your mind, and assert your worth. Confidence is not about knowing everything, it's about having faith in your abilities to learn and grow. We then journeyed through a tale of triumph, illustrating how confidence can lead to career success. We learned that confidence is not something you're born with, but something you cultivate over time. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. We saw how individuals, despite setbacks and failures, built their confidence and turned their professional lives around. In our exploration of the imposter syndrome, we discovered that even the most successful individuals sometimes feel like frauds. It's a common phenomenon where you doubt your accomplishments and fear being exposed as a fraud. Remember, though, that imposter syndrome is not a reflection of your abilities, but rather a product of your self-perception. We discuss strategies to build confidence. These include setting realistic expectations, celebrating small victories, embracing failure as a learning opportunity, and practicing self-affirmations. It's about fostering a positive mindset and believing in your potential. Confidence is not an overnight achievement, but a gradual process of self-discovery and personal growth. Then, we navigated the challenges of the workplace. We saw how confidence plays a crucial role in dealing with these challenges. Whether it's handling criticism, asserting your ideas, or negotiating a promotion, confidence is your ally. It enables you to face adversity head-on and turn obstacles into opportunities. All in all, confidence in the workplace is an essential ingredient for professional success. It's not about being invincible or perfect. It's about embracing your strengths, acknowledging your weaknesses, and having the courage to improve. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, taking risks, and trusting your abilities. And let's not forget, confidence is contagious. When you exude confidence, it inspires others around you. It fosters a positive work environment and encourages teamwork and collaboration. So not only does confidence benefit you, but it also positively impacts those around you. Let's wrap this up with a smidge of humor, shall we? Remember, confidence is like a bird. It needs to spread its wings to fly. So don't be a chicken, be an eagle. Remember, confidence is not a destination, but a journey. Start your journey today and witness the transformation in your professional life.